Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is Mayor Eddie Morán. I want to start off by saying that I am truly grateful to the hardworking police officers in the Reading Police Department, especially the investigating unit led by our Chief of Police, Rich Tornielli, who's going to be talking to you in a few minutes with a few details. But to say that I am truly grateful for the collaboration that they have made and in a quick response to apprehend the suspect with the FBI and the NYPD, which gives me a great feeling to know that the child will be home with her family soon. But I'm going to let the chief give a little bit more details in regards to the outcome of this unfortunate situation. But also allow me to acknowledge that let this be a lesson for anybody who's trying to harm one of our little ones, that we would do everything possible to make sure that they get apprehended immediately. And we have zero tolerance for that. Chief.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening. As the mayor said, we have some good news to report with this unfortunate incident tonight, and that is that Janae Kalia Henry, age 13, who was abducted at 2 o'clock this morning in the 500 block of Southport in the Glenside homes, was found safe tonight in New York City. Earlier in the afternoon, we located the suspect in the case, Dwayne Taylor, age 47, in Brooklyn with assistance from the NYPD and the FBI. He's currently in custody in New York, being held on state charges, and will be arraigned in the near future. As the mayor said, the young lady is on her way home very soon to be reunited with her family, and we are grateful to the assistance from our partners in the NYPD and the FBI, and specifically our criminal investigators here in the city of Reading. They've been working tirelessly, all hands on deck, since this was reported to us this morning, to make sure that we safely recovered this young lady and that the person who kidnapped her was arrested and will be brought to justice. Thank you.
I'm sorry, did you say where he was from? I couldn't hear.
He was found in New York City.
No, where he's from.
Where he's from?
The suspect. Is he from Reading? Is he a Reading guy?
We're still trying to verify that because we have multiple addresses for him at this point.
Did this young lady know him? Was he a family member? Was he a relative? Was he someone who was known to her?
Yeah, we believe there was some connection.
So it wasn't just someone who scooped her up and threw her in the car and took off?
Right, this wasn't a random off-the-street kidnapping, no. It was not.
Can you describe a little bit of the circumstances, because it happened at 2 o'clock in the morning and everybody was thinking, oh my gosh, like that she was out on the streets or something, but that's not, can you give us a little information?
Yeah, we'll have a lot more specific information about how all of this unfolded tomorrow that we can release, but she was abducted from a home this morning.
From inside the home?
Yes.
Okay, and would you be able to provide some information about how New York happened? Like, was there a tip,
It was just some investigative leads that we developed that we were following that got us to that location.
Was there a particular reason why they were fleeing to New York?
We don't know that at this point in time.
What about the time in between? 2 o'clock in the morning, Amber Alert goes out around almost 12 hours later. Can you give us...
Right, there was a period of time where we didn't receive the report that we were waiting to receive, that we had to wait to receive the report. And then there's a process with the state police to go through to get them to approve the Amber Alert and put that information out.
And is the child, you said, was her family going there to get her? Will they be brought there? Are the police bringing her back? Like, what's happening?
Our detectives will be bringing her back.
Is she okay? Is she going to be hospitalized? Was she harmed at all?
I don't have any really specifics. It was probably within the past hour that she was located and we made contact with her. So I don't have a whole lot of specifics, but she is well enough that she will be coming home with our detectives. She didn't require medical attention from what I
New
understand.
York police are saying she was found without shoes on. Are there any other things you can tell us about when she was found? We know that she didn't have shoes on. Anything else you can say?
No, I can't at this point in time. Again, we'll release a lot more specific information tomorrow once our detectives are able to come back from New York and fully brief us on everything that went down.
And is her family okay with us still using her photo?
I believe so, but we can double check.
What would you say to the people who are watching this or maybe on edge in their neighborhood? This wasn't a random thing.
Correct. Yeah, we don't believe that this is a random kidnapping. We believe this individual was kidnapped by someone that she may have known or had known her. The neighborhood is safe. There is no danger to the public, and this individual is in custody, and he's going to remain in custody.
Does this have anything to do with like social media or anything like that? This kind of connection and knowing each other with this guy? Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't have that information this time.
And are detectives dropping her off at her house, or where's this reunion happening?
We haven't sorted those details out yet.
If she was taken from her home, is there an intent to bring her back to that home? Is there any kind of safety risk in doing so?
Again, we're still, our officers are still up in New York meeting with her, and we're discussing things with the family, so I don't even have the details of that yet.
And speaking of the family, was she with parents or just guardians at the time?
At the time of the kidnapping?
Yes.
Again, we'll release all that specific information tomorrow.
So you can't tell us if this guy just walked in the house, took her, and left? Like, it's obviously everybody wants to know kind of some of the circumstance if a girl's inside the house and somebody
Right.
takes her.
Again, we'll release that information tomorrow. Again, the important thing tonight is she's safe, the neighborhood is safe, the community is safe, and this individual is in custody up in New York.
Any
Sure.
details on
Thank
the
you.
charges that this gentleman is facing?
Those charges, I believe, were approved by our district attorney's office. I don't have the specific charges yet at this point in time. The detective who filed them and got them approved is actually up in New York right now. Okay, thank you.
Thank you all. I believe this is Spanish media. If they'd like to talk to me in Spanish, I'll be more than happy to do so.
Wait,
you
can I
can stay
just
with
ask
me.
you where specifically in New York? Was it Brooklyn?
We took him into custody in Brooklyn. I don't have, again, all the details of where she was located yet.
Thank you.
In terms of the photo, using the photo, is there a way that you can, like, you can tell us we can use it, or I don't know?
Can you send something out? Do you get Christian's emails?
Yes.
I'll have him send something out
Okay, awesome.
briefly.
Thank you. Is the Spanish media here? I heard Channel 69, Spanish, Espanol.
They're not here with us, but we can.
I could give it to you.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, I'll give it. Hey, what's up, man? You want to use the same?
We'll
You
get the
move over
mic and we'll
closer?
just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, sure. I know.
Just ask the question. Have you done
I just asked any question.
What was it? Did they time that? Was it intentional?
How do I get
Yeah, once he's processed everything.
Oh, it's just here. I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
I know. Yeah, I mean, the men around that neighborhood.
The New York part, yeah. We'll see how it sounds in a minute. But I would see it based on
Oh no, I meant sorry. Facebook.
presence. Presence.
honestly think that's
Like we want to shoot. 100%. But, well, yeah.
Let me know. I told you to drop in my realtor's number for them. If you want, if you're so far.
That basically clears it. Wait somewhere. Exactly. That's why I'm trying to kind of. Right. That's why I'm coming in like So I just wanted to like be cool and let you know.
Yes. Does anyone have any follow-up or want
It's a little bright right now.
Yeah. Christian, I'm sorry. Bear with me.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
We're gonna come in for a telling window as well.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So we'll hop in here.
Thank you.
Any information on the shot? I couldn't hear.
Not yet. So he's now waiting for the arrangements. So this is gonna happen probably tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Tomorrow
So just
sometime.
we'll
Yeah,
email
I'll
you
follow up.
tomorrow.
I include all those details in the press release with the suspect and also the condition of the girl.
Thank you.
Yep. Anything else? That's it. Okay.
Let's stick around in case I missed something, Christian. So, do you want me just to free talk because you don't have any specific question? I tried to answer the same that were asked a few minutes ago.
Thank you.
Primero de nada, quiero darle gracias al Departamento de Policía, especialmente a los investigadores que pusieron colaborar con el FBI y con la Policía de Nueva York para arrestar a la persona responsable que raptó a esta joven, en la cual hay cero tolerancia. No vamos a aceptar esa clase de situación aquí en nuestra ciudad. Le quiero dar gracias al Departamento de Policía. Es importante que sepan que no hay peligro para la comunidad. Esto fue algo que ocurrió en la casa de la joven anoche, en la cual fue llevada posiblemente por alguien que ella conocía o alguien que la conocía a ella, pero no hay peligro en el momento para la comunidad en sí. Ahora sí es importante que sepan que sí lo arrestaron a la persona responsable. La joven está afuera de peligro. Los detectives de aquí de Reading están con ella actualmente en Brooklyn, Nueva York, en la cual la van a traer para acá en Reading. El sospechoso va a ser traído aquí y cargos se le van a hacer aquí en la ciudad de Reading. Muy importante que esto es un mensaje para esas personas que sepan que nosotros no vamos a aceptar esa clase de cosas que ocurra en nuestra comunidad. Les damos gracias nuevamente al Departamento de Policía, al FBI y al Departamento de Policía de NYPD de Nueva York por reaccionar tan rápido y llegar a una conclusión satisfecha.
And Mayor, just for us, can you just say your name just for the folks? Just so
Sure. Alcalde, Reading, Mayor Eddie Morán, Reading, PA. Alcalde Eddie Morán. EDDIE MORAN.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You got it all right?
Oh, of course.
Of course.